What's up, guys? It's Rick from Uber Mesh. Just giving you guys a shout out on YouTube. It's my first video. Thanks for checking it out. For you guys that are checking it out, it's really going to help out a lot. You guys are watching the videos and giving feedback and putting my product out there. Here's just a basic 15 mil white Uber Mesh. It's a really lightweight feeling wax. I mean, you don't see anything flaking off. You don't see really any flakes in there. It's 99.9% flake free. You don't really get any flakes when you're stringing it or playing with it. If you really like tie a knot in the sidewall, like knotting your mesh to the head, you'll see a little bit of flaking just because the sidewall burns through the mesh, burns through the wax. That's only if you're super wrenching down on it to tighten that. So yeah, Uber Mesh. It's a really lightweight wax mesh. Holds its form really well. It's really not sticky. I use 3 different waxes when I make my mesh, and I kind of do a different process of making it. It's a 4-step process. Well, depending on how well the wax takes, it's either a 4 to 6-step process. I'm pretty tedious with how the mesh comes out, so if it doesn't come out right in the first 4 steps, I'll do it until it comes out right. Couple little secrets I do that I don't know if the other guys do or not. I'm sure they probably do, like especially Red Star. I'm sure Red Star does it, and East Coast. I've never owned a piece of throwing mesh, so I don't know about throwing mesh, but Throne is definitely doing something right. His mesh is pretty sweet from what I've heard. Like I said, I personally haven't had any. I've personally owned East Coast mesh that I wouldn't say I owned it. One of my players has it, and I've strung his stick with it. And it's great stuff, and I'm sure he uses the same process as I do because our mesh kind of comes out similar. So yeah, white 15 mil. I have a ton of white 15 mil right now ready. On the site, ubermesh.bigcartel.com. The faster I can move the white mesh, the more I can do, custom dyed stuff. The custom dyed stuff takes a little while longer. I don't have the ability to churn out, 50 pieces of custom dyed mesh in one day. I'm still working on that. But, there's a fade. Carolina, pretty good line work I've got down. Here's a Carolina to diagonal fade 20 piece that I have right now. So it's pretty straight line work for the most part. I really don't want to start selling any crazy dyed mesh until I have it 100% perfected. I'm basically a perfectionist, and I don't like any flaws in anything or bleed through on line work. I want it to be perfect. A mesh I'm working on right now is called the All-American mesh, which is right here in my Blade Pro, and it's dubbed All-American because it's red, white, and blue. I don't know if I'm going to keep it going red, white, blue, or just do white separating the red and the blue, because you kind of get a redundancy of you have a big patch of red and blue in here and not much white. It's supposed to be American flag themed. But yeah, here's my Blade Pro, channeling it with my first test piece of the All-American mesh. As for mesh that's been strung in sticks. I have 2 sticks I just did for players on my team. One is a Evo 3X for one of the middies on my U15 travel team. And here's that. You know, as you can see, the Uber mesh, it holds its pocket pretty well. Sorry, it's hard to move the stick around with my office chair here. But yeah, Evo 3X, Uber mesh. Real simple pocket design. I really like this pocket. It's kind of got it as a mid-high pocket, but it'll shift down some when you create a one-handed. I know every pocket design's been done by somebody somewhere, and so no matter what, a pocket design is a rip-off of somebody from somewhere, because nothing's that original. But I'll probably call this the Junger pocket. I think that's how it's pronounced in German, which means junior. I'm a big German geek, so I like to name stuff German names as much as possible, because I'm a German mechanic by day, a Volkswagen mechanic. This is my hobby. So yeah, there's the, probably call it the Junger pocket. Tell me what you guys think. You like the name of it as Junger or not? No, pretty good channel. Pretty good pocket. Almost illegal. Just right. Now the second stick I did is for a player on my U13 travel team, and it's an older head. It's a 2010 Proton U, so it's super wide. So you know, getting a perfectly defined channel and it's kind of hard. You can't get them super tight, but it's pretty good channel in it. Yeah, so there's the, after this pocket, I have no idea what to call this. So if you guys got any names for pockets, you know, let me know. I really haven't posted up stringing stuff on the site because I mainly want to focus on getting the mesh moved out first before I go into, you know, having different pocket designs and offering stringing services. But if you guys need sticks strung, you know, I can string them for you. Email me, ubermeshlax@gmail.com, and or you know, shoot me something on Instagram or Twitter. Same thing, ubermeshlax, and just get with me and I can get with you on stringing them. As for another stick I strung, this is kind of dirty from our last tournament, but this is my Lakota. That is my travel team's colors, and this pocket I do have a name for. We're going to call this the Uber pocket, simply because it's mainly what I play with. It's kind of like a Prince pocket, but kind of not. I do my shooters, or my nylons, way different. As you can see, it's one string, and I zigzag it through 2 different rows of diamonds. It's kind of the Canadian / box style of doing it. I just really like the feel of it. It gives you a really smooth release. But you can also string them up to where they're kind of snappy feeling, to where you can feel the ball come out, and you know how much muscle you're putting behind your passes and your shots. And this Lakota is also a stick that I dyed. I do dyeing stuff as well, but you know, that's going to be later on. Right now my main focus is just getting the mesh out. Speaking of getting the mesh out, I have, where did it go? I have a shout out to the winner of my Instagram competition, which I can't seem to find it. Anyway, oh, there it is. Anyways, Lax_player13 on Instagram. Here is your white Uber mesh getting shipped to you tomorrow, which is Friday, July 5th, priority mail. Got you a piece of white Ubermesh and some Gimalax swag, because Gimalax is just awesome, and that's where I get all my stringing stuff from. Love Gimalax. They're really good on just everything. Awesome guys. So that's the end of the first video, guys. Thanks for watching. Email me, ubermeshlax@gmail.com, if you have any questions or concerns or anything. Yeah, hopefully there's more videos to come and everything gets better for all of us. Thanks.